Welcome to the deep dive. We know you want to get up to speed on interesting topics quickly and thoroughly, so that's what we aim for.
Indeed.
Today, we're heading, metaphorically speaking, to a really captivating place, Marrakech. You might hear it called the Red City.
That's right, Marrakech. It's a place where, history and this incredibly vibrant culture, they just weave together with modern luxury. It makes it, well, a pretty extraordinary place for events.
Definitely sounds like it. So, we've been looking at an article from Unitour Maroc, who seem to really know their stuff when it comes to this city.
Yeah, they do. And our goal today is basically to walk you through some of the really exclusive event venues they highlight. Think beyond the standard hotel ballroom. We're talking about the Palmeraie traditional palaces.
Right, those amazing taluses, and also kasbahs with gardens and even luxury villas. It sounds like a huge range.
It really is.
Hmm.
The idea is to give you a feel for the unique settings available, maybe spark some ideas for, creating something truly memorable.
Okay, let's jump in. Where should we start? The Palmeraie. That sounds intriguing.
The Marrakech Palm Grove, the Palmeraie, it's vast, over 13,000 hectares of palm trees. And it's surprisingly close to the city center, just a short drive.
Wow, 13,000 hectares. That's huge.
It is. But it feels like another world. The article really captures that, calls it a tranquil oasis.
Yeah.
It's this unique blend of desert beauty, but with the shade and life of the palms.
So it offers a real escape.
Exactly. And the experience it facilitates, it's quite immersive. You get that high-end comfort, but it's right there, mixed with the sort of raw appeal of the desert environment.
Okay, so the article mentions exclusive desert camps. That sounds interesting. What does that actually mean? It's not like basic camping, I assume.
Oh, definitely not. No, the idea is capturing that, that atmosphere of being under the stars, that huge open sky, but with all the luxury you'd expect.
Yeah.
Think soft lantern light, beautiful tents, but inside, really exquisite furnishings. The article points out traditional Moroccan pieces, rich fabrics, vibrant colors. It creates this authentic vibe, but still very, very comfortable.
Okay, so it's about cultural immersion without roughing it.
Precisely.
Yeah.
It nails that balance. People want authenticity, but they also want luxury. And this delivers both.
That sounds incredible. And it's more than just the look and feel, right? The article talks about food and entertainment, too.
Oh, absolutely. Imagine a traditional Moroccan feast. Fragrant tagines, couscous, those amazing pastries. And it's often served at low tables with plush cushions. Very intimate, very special.
Yeah, that creates a real sense of occasion. What about entertainment?
Lots of options there, too. The article suggests things like fire jugglers, belly dancers, performing right there under the stars. Or you could have traditional Nawa music that's a really soulful, rhythmic Moroccan tradition.
Wow.
But interestingly, it also mentions you can bring in modern elements, like a DJ, a proper dance floor out there in the desert.
So you can blend it, mix the traditional with something more contemporary.
Exactly. That versatility is key. You can really tailor it, whether you want purely traditional or a mix. It caters to different tastes.
That sounds fantastic. And is it just evening events, or does the Palmeraie offer things during the day, too? The article mentioned activities.
Good point. No, it's not just evenings. To make it a fuller experience, there are daytime activities. Think camel riding, the classic desert thing.
Of course.
But also quad biking or e-bike tours for exploring the landscape in a different way. It gives guests a chance to really connect with the surroundings, the natural beauty near Marrakech.
Okay, that makes sense. Right, let's shift gears a bit. From the desert oasis to, well, grand palaces, traditional Moroccan palaces. The article paints these as super luxurious, embodying the country's royal past.
Yeah, they really do. It's like stepping back in time, but, with every modern comfort. Hosting an event there offers this inherent elegance and sophistication.
What's the real draw, the unique advantage of a palace setting?
I think it's the sheer grandeur, the connection to history. It automatically elevates an event, gives it a sense of prestige just by being held within those walls. It's about immersing guests in something genuinely impressive, something historically significant.
And the architecture must play a huge role in that. The article mentions soaring arches, intricate cedar wood ceilings, that incredible zellage tile work.
Oh, absolutely. The zellage, that detailed mosaic tile art, it's breathtaking. These features showcase incredible craftsmanship, but they also create this atmosphere of, well, timeless beauty.
And the courtyards, with fountains. Sounds lovely for drinks.
Exactly. They're often filled with greenery, the sound of water, provides a calmer contrast to the maybe more ornate interiors, allows for a nice flow during an event, different zones, different moods.
And dining in a palace, The article mentions candlelit dinners, gourmet Moroccan food. Sounds like a proper royal banquet experience.
It really does. The setting itself, luxurious fabrics, candlelight lanterns, sets the stage. And the focus is on high-quality, authentic Moroccan cuisine, showcasing those rich culinary traditions.
And the entertainment follows suit. Traditional music, dancers.
Yes, often things like oud or kanun players, belly dancers.
Yeah.
Very immersive. But again, like in the Palmeraie, there's flexibility. You could have a live band playing contemporary music or a DJ mixing traditional and modern sounds. Marrakech seems really good at allowing that blend.
It really feels like you can fine-tune the atmosphere.
You can. And another interesting aspect the article brings up for palaces is cultural immersion. Things like setting up henna stations or calligraphy workshops for guests.
Oh, that's a nice touch.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
It goes beyond just passive entertainment. It gets guests actively involved, gives them a deeper connection to the culture.
Okay, let's move on to the next type. Kasbahs and gardens. The article positions these as a mix of traditional architecture and natural beauty, usually outside the city, so more peaceful.
That's right. Kasbahs offer a different feel again. You get the historical charm, the architecture, but combined with the tranquility of lush gardens. They provide a real sense of escape, a retreat from the city buzz, but still very refined and luxurious.
So maybe good for events needing a bit more focus or intimacy.
Potentially, yes. That secluded nature could be a real plus. And the scenic beauty is a major factor. The article describes these meticulously kept gardens, roses, palms, fountains.
Sounds idyllic for an outdoor event.
Definitely. And that natural beauty often influences the dining too. You might eat in the garden itself or inside the kasbah. The focus tends to be on fresh, local food, often Mediterranean and Moroccan flavors blending together.
And entertainment, similar flexibility.
Pretty much, yes.
Yeah.
From traditional musicians that fit the serene setting to more contemporary performers, if that's the vibe you want, you can really tailor it.
And for guests staying longer, or for a multi-day event, the article mentions excursions from the kasbahs, like into the Atlas Mountains.
Exactly. Guided hikes, visits to nearby Berber villages.
Yeah.
It allows guests to experience the wider region, the natural landscape, the local culture. Even things like Moroccan cooking classes are sometimes offered.
That adds a whole other dimension to the trip, beyond just the event itself.
It really does. It makes it a richer, more comprehensive experience.
Okay, finally, luxury villas. The article talks about these offering, well, ultimate privacy and sophistication, landscaped gardens, private pools. Sounds very exclusive.
That's the key word, exclusivity.
Yeah.
And intimacy. The big advantage of a villa is the level of personalization you can achieve.
So you can really make it your own.
Completely.
Yeah.
You tailor the entire experience. Relaxed, formal, whatever you envision. The spaces, indoors and out, are adaptable. You can transform them to fit your exact needs, create precisely the atmosphere you're after. It feels very bespoke.
And the services reflect that. Private chefs, tailored entertainment.
Absolutely. A private chef means fully customized menus, gourmet Moroccan, international, specific dietary needs, wine pairings, the works. And entertainment is just as flexible. A sophisticated jazz band? Sure. A DJ? No problem. Traditional Moroccan musicians and dancers?
Yeah.
Absolutely. You control every detail.
And that privacy aspect. The article stresses how good villas are for high-profile events.
Yes. That's crucial for some clients. It guarantees an uninterrupted, intimate setting. Guests can relax completely, away from any potential distractions. It's like having your own private retreat.
So looking across all these options, the desert camps, the grand palaces, the garden kasbahs, these private villas Marrakech, really does seem to offer an incredible spectrum of venues.
It truly does. And, the Unitour Maroc article makes a good point. What we've discussed is just a sample. They specialize in this, in curating these experiences. Their local knowledge means they can likely suggest other places too, maybe hidden gems that fit very specific needs.
That local expertise must be invaluable when you have so many choices. The article gives their details, office address in Galise, their tourism license number, links to their website and socials if you want to dig deeper. And they mention their privacy policy too, which is good to see.
Definitely. It seems like whether you're planning a big corporate event, very personal celebration, or something really creative, Marrakech has a setting that can, elevate it and create that lasting impression. Unitour Maroc comes across as a useful partner for navigating that.
So wrapping up this deep dive into Marrakech's event venues, it's clear the city offers this amazing range, desert beauty, historical opulence, private luxury, Something for pretty much any vision.
Absolutely. It's that unique blend. Marrakech has the history, the culture, the modern sophistication that makes it so compelling for events. The variety and the quality are really striking.
It does make you think, doesn't it? Here's a final thought to leave you with. How much does the actual place, the unique atmosphere of a location, fundamentally shape an event? Not just the logistics, but the feeling, the impact, the memories people take away.
That's a great question.
Maybe it prompts us to look beyond the more conventional venues sometimes to places like Marrakech and consider how the setting itself can be part of the magic. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive.